All right. Good morning, everybody. It's Uncle Byron. The dew is on the pumpkin, so to speak, outside. It's cold. And, yeah, drinking a coffee and hanging out with you guys. That's what I like to do. We are in Forsaken Airfield.
I wonder if I can drop.
I'm going to do the sketchy sleep thing. Hope the weather doesn't go south on me again. Had probably 3 consecutive days of blizzard since I got here, so all right. I got that coal. Right now, I'm just trying to get that satchel, guys. Kind of what my focus is, because once I can get the carry weight up, I want to try to build the travois. I have to do a run back and basically gather resources that I have. There's a wolf up here. And see what I can do. But I got to get that travois for sure. That'll help us immensely. It's just funny, before that was even put in the game, I never, I didn't really use it, you know, once it was put in. Now it's like, I gotta have it, right? Ah, coffee's not that hot. It's all right. Found myself getting rid of one habit and replacing it with another.
Pack is getting kind of heavy.
But the one I'm replacing is a lot, you know. I apologize if you hear the crazy rooster, by the way. He's under the RV again today. Yelling and screaming and cackling. So if you hear him, I apologize. It's funny, though. I think they're funny. That and the ducks. It's cold at the moment. I want to try to keep my condition if I can help it. I don't fill up in case I need teas, in case anyone's wondering. I know I've seen that question asked a lot, but yeah, try not to fill up if you can help it, especially Interloper. Stalker, you know, they help. They're beneficial, but you don't, you know, it's not something you have to have. I'm purposely not flooring my fatigue. We're about almost 20 pounds overweight, which is pretty much the max I like to go over anyway. Just makes it drain so much faster, and on Interloper it's, you know, worse really. Could have explored some more there, but that's fine. I got the transmitter fixed. I looted around the place. Fixed our stuff. Left quite a bit of stuff on the floor down there. But I did get the coal, which is important. I got to start being a little more adamant about grabbing coal. But again, if I make 106 days, I'm going to celebrate, you know? Which we are at 92, guys. We're getting there. Sadly, so is the bad weather. It's going to start getting worse. It's actually heading that direction now. It always heads a little bit before it, I've been noticing. Trying to kind of move along.
I'm freezing.
Gonna have to waste some coal. Can't use the mag ones. Can use the stick. It's 95. I know I should light a torch, but I'm just gonna go ahead and give this a shot.
Come on, little fire.
That satchel will be huge because that'll be 10 pounds more. Kind of amazed actually that I've been able to keep well fed. There we go. Now let's make one from scratch here. I drink this, grab my pot, and get the hell out of here. Don't want to grab too many of these though. This is a crap torch I don't usually take, but oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, this is a tricky area. Could have stayed back there and got that bear. Actually a couple, but I like to get the one bear that's kind of across the lake from where that tower is. Kind of diagonally to the right, he's up that way because he's got a cave right there. And he's usually roaming around there, so if you can lure him over by his cave, you know, you can get some cover while you harvest them, you know? Makes it easier. Hey, I'll take calories in the car, man. More the merrier. Knock that off. God, I hope I'm going the right way. Let's just look for footprints. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Sometimes you jump in those cars and you get disorientated, you know? If it's like facing the opposite direction that you approached it, you know? And I'm a dumbass, let the torch go out. Put it away. Oh boy. Hate being this heavy. But got well fed and I got the technical backpack, so and I'll be honest with you guys, if I was doing a personal save, I don't think I'd be doing this good because I have more of an incentive to push harder while I'm recording for the channel. I don't know why it is. It just seems to be the way it's working. But you see how much we cut off by goading down this? All that foot travel was cut off when I came here. That's why I you know, one day I just got this idea. Hey, why don't I just go down Wheelie's Turn? I can see the airfield tower. And it's not that bad a goat, really. Just got to pay attention to the alignment of the rock face down, you know. Like the gold mine, I used to always use the rope. I just go right down that now. I have found in my a few spots in the game where it doesn't, you know, if you try goating, Milton comes to mind where the plane crash is. You try goating down that, you're going to die. Not because of the goat, but because it's a death wall. So you're not supposed to do it, and so it kills you. There's one in the transfer to Upper Bleak. Found that one. You can goat down that, just not where I was trying to goat down it. I didn't used to goat at all. And then I just found out just from playing the game over periods of time that, you know, it's beneficial in a lot of spots. Especially if you're in a situation where the weather's complete crap, right? What do I got that's stinky? Oh, got a rabbit. That's okay. Gonna eat it. Yeah, burr. Gonna have to warm up soon. I'm trying to push this. Gonna take a condition hit here a little bit, but I just want to keep moving. And because this weather does not look like it's going to be cooperating much longer.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
So I uploaded the last few I did. So all my uploads are caught up. As of this video, this will be the only one in my folder. I do gotta start working on a couple of the other series. I have been putting out a lot of Stalker videos lately for season 2 because I kind of put it to the wayside for a little while. And also this Interloper. I've been working on this. Hightail, I just kind of waiting because I won't do the pre-release. So I'm just gonna chill on it for a little bit and then pick it back up when I know they added the pre-release content's got taming now. You can tame, you know, like a camel, for instance, and you can ride it and tells you what food it wants, which is kind of cool. Something Minecraft probably should always did. That never did. You kind of had to know what pigs and chickens wanted for food, right? Seeds for chickens. And I actually think about maybe doing some Minecraft on the channel. More of a exploration type slash building. I don't know what one I'd use. I'd been out of the loop so long with Minecraft. Like I said, I stopped playing it right around when 1.7.10 came out because it ran like crap on my computer, and so I kind of stuck with 1.6.4 because I could, you know, run 200 mods and it wasn't really an issue. But some reason my laptop, my old laptop, just did not like 1.7. It just, and I did everything I could. I gave it more RAM. Then I was getting hard locks, you know, so I was like, ugh. And in order to play it, it was kind of choppy and weird, so I just stopped playing it for a bit. I could run it, just not a lot of mods. Like, I got over 100, it started getting goofy on 1.7. So necessarily, more mods don't mean it's better either. One of my favorite, all-time favorite packs is Tech It Light. Very super powerful pack if you I might actually do that on the channel because nobody plays it anymore, and it's a really cool pack. Of course, I don't like a lot of the updates they've done to it over the last set of years, but I do have the original Tech It Light saved on a CD, and I could install it and set Java back some and just play it. But I don't know. I found with Tech It Light, you have to it doesn't really like certain settings. I don't know, it's hard to explain. For a light pack, though, it's pretty cool. And I do like the regular tech it. I add mods to it, though, because I do like the space stuff. Because the space is pretty cool. Of course, when I started playing with that Galactic Craft mod, there wasn't Mars and all the other planets. It was just one, right? You just went to the moon. Modular force fields is a cool mod to have with that. Tesseracts for fluid, because you can actually send from the overworld, which I always thought was kind of cool. Because with the space stuff, you set up your fuel, right? Because you got to make the fuel and store it, and I'd send it. So when I got to the moon, I just had to set up the Tesseracts and stuff. So it made it kind of cool. Starting to get cold. I'm taking a hit here. Almost down here, though. I'm almost thinking of just heading to the weather station, but I don't really want to do it without enough bow, or with arrows. I haven't finished the bow yet. Yeah, see, I'm getting low on calories. I'm gonna go ahead and take this soda too. Have to get the rabbit. Yeah, food's an issue. It's the only thing bad about Transfer Pass is really no wildlife. Not that I've seen, anyway. Cattails, but not a ton. There's some. Keep reaching for my coffee cup, and it's empty. I have to make one as soon as I'm done with this. Cut right over here. It's cool looking. I like that. Yeah, give it a screeny. Yeah, I had to shift around some settings in my OBS to pick up specifically on games, and because I had some issues with it. Right now it's capturing my entire desktop audio, which I don't want it to do, so I got to work on fixing that. I don't really generally have much that makes noise. Obviously, I'm not going to be playing, music or anything like that while I'm doing it, Like the Steam, if I set the sound specific, you wouldn't hear all that, but it's just a screenshot sound, right? It's not too bad. Grab this wood I left.
Barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah, the lighting's always been an issue in here, as well as the removing the garbage. See, doesn't get rid of it. There's a few spots that there's some things that don't work right with the customization, but pretty much for the whole, it's okay. Not a whole lot on this guy either. Yeah, well, it is what it is. So I'm going to have to hope the weather's good in the morning and get the hell out of here. I could just toss this stuff on the floor because I'm going to be back here at some point. That rabbit hide should be done when I get back to the maintenance yard, so I can at least get these gloves fixed. Come on. There we go.
Man, I could eat anything.
Got a weird hit window. I remember back when the old man's beard, they were a pain in the ass to get off the trees. That done. Like I said, man, I ain't sitting on a mountain of calories, so I'll do a couple more. I have some teas on me ready to go. Need to warm up on the fly. What do we got for this? Okay, I have no old man's beard. I'm gonna go ahead and craft up 3 of these. Hopefully that water doesn't boil over on me. I didn't pay attention to the time. I lost track a little bit. Now we're good. All right, cool beans. See what we have to munch on. Got some joikey. Go ahead and get rid of this. Why not? It's weight anyway. Gonna have to come across some food along the way. I'll grab some cattails. It's not a whole lot. Like I said, this is all dependent on what the weather's going to want to do to me in the morning. I'm going to have to pass a couple hours. Too early, and I don't want to be up early in Interloper. It's not a good time to travel. You want to travel more toward the late afternoon and sadly into the night hours a little bit, right? So we're just going to go ahead and I'm going to set it for 10. It's going to use up quite a... Oh, it's Sutherland in there. So that means there was an aurora. So that could mean crap weather. I am
So hungry.
exhausted of calories as of this point, so I have to run over here and look for some cattails and stuff. I already got a 2 down on the dive bomber meter over there on the left. Got to some stuff done, man. Idiot chickens are under the frickin' trailer making noise. That's what chickens do, though. They like to
I've never been so hungry in my life.
keep cover from predators, right? All right, I have to eat those up. Easy come, easy go. I'll kind of head over this way. I don't want to spend a very large amount of time here doing this. Temperature feels like 7. So if it kind of turns on me, I'm going to be in trouble. But only because I can't cover the calorie store if I got to ditch off somewhere. So I'll grab all these up here that I can. Like I said, there's not a ton in here. There's some. There's more on the other side over there. I just didn't go over that way. Trying to migrate toward where I need to go at the same time I'm doing this. Kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone, so to speak. Got him tongue-tied this morning. Not awake yet. It's only like, let's see.
Sure
It's just 10 after 9 a.m. On this, the 12th of February. Of 2026. I'm still trying to figure life out. Because getting remarried at my age is not even an option. I'm not even going to date. I don't want to get into any of that crap. Besides, women today are kind of whacked in their frickin' heads, if you ask me. And I'm not saying all women, ladies, if you're watching. I'm just saying from the dating pool, you know, there's not... It's just hard. It just is hard for you women to find a good man. I get that. Believe me. Just don't, at my age, don't want to be, you know, playing games. Something I never have to worry about with my wife, because she, me and her were on the same page with all that kind of crap. So we were opposites, but we were also not. That's what's part of the attraction. Opposites attract, and that could not be, you know, more true. Let me tell you guys. You find if you're a man looking for a woman and she's complete opposite of you, you want to hold on to that woman. Trust me. And I'll tell you why, because that's your strength. Your weakness is her strength, and your strength is her weakness. So, you know. And that's how come it worked with my wife and I. Because where I was weak, she was strong, and where, you know, and vice versa. Little life advice for you. It's not all about attraction. It's, you know, she was my best friend, so that's, you know, and she was for, we hung out for quite a long time before we even dated. So it was just worked out really good. I'm not saying my wife wasn't attractive, because obviously there was that, you know. Don't take that wrong. That could be taken the wrong way, I know. Have to light this. I only have one flare. I noticed one thing. There's a lot less flares through here on Interloper. Stalker, I usually come away with, you know, like a Marine or two and a couple, 3 regular flares. I think I only found 2 so far coming through here. Now, food's going to be an issue because I only have these 4 cattails. So I'm going to go ahead and munch these real quick, because I don't want to be losing well fed, because my dumb ass will stop paying attention, and next thing you know, I'll be out of calories. Yesterday I did something I haven't done in a long time, man. I had a nice Wagyu beef burger, and I wrapped it completely in bacon. It was so damn good, man. Ugh. Juicy's all could be. Perfect mid-rare, you know. You're into that type of thing. Found through my nutritionist that overcooking meats actually it's carcinogenic. It's not good for you. But the problem with meat today is you got to be careful with it, because, you know, when I was a kid, we ate raw hamburger. I know it sounds disgusting, but you could, and it didn't, you know, because meat was so much, I don't know, more organic, right? It was just healthier for you. Nowadays, it's all garbage, really. You got to be really careful where you get meat from, let me tell you. You can find a local, if you're in an area and you're blessed with a lot of farms, man, find the farmers markets near you. Go there, guys, because the local guys will treat you right, and it's good meat. Might pay for a little bit more of it, but it's worth it health-wise, right? You want clean, good proteins, clean, good fats. You know, try to avoid bad oils and stuff like that. Something I've learned over the last 15, 20 years, and I'm down to, well, my current weight is lower than it was when I was 23. I'm sitting right now at 207 pounds, but I'm 6 feet tall. So, you know, I can carry the 260, 275, you know, mark pretty easily. I kind of look like skin and bones. My wife, it was kind of razzing me a bit toward the end there. We both were really big when we got married, and when she passed, we were both super thin. So it's just weird. And she wasn't thin because of health. She was getting thin before her health got bad. Because we were eating right. You know, I was cooking right. I cooked every day. We have totally avoid processed crap food, and, you know. Well, I'm going to put this out because I don't want him running. I'm gonna have to use an arrow, sadly, but hey, I need that. Need the practice, so. Yeah, the cold thing's getting a little better with it.
Think of fire. This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I should duck off here, but I'm gonna go a little bit further. I don't need the calories right away. Get to the maintenance yard, I'm sure. Well, I got moose meat galore, so I'm not worried about that. So if I have to just pass time there, that's fine, because I have plenty of food. Could be grabbing the mushrooms and stuff, but I'm gonna want to keep moving because my condition is starting to tick on me a little bit. Gonna be a wolf up here, as you guys saw before. These I need. I'm pretty bad about grabbing them. All right. I hear the turd over there. Oh, still can't use the mag lens. I'm gonna light a torch. That's 95%. It'll probably be all right, but been lighting too many fires lately, if you ask me. But it is what it is. I have to, I have to make a fire. Plus, I stored a bunch of matches, so we're not terrible there.
Come on, little fire.
That fire strike early on really saved me a ton of matches.
Perfect.
I'm gonna do 2. Let's get a little bit of water. I'm not gonna do a full batch. Just want to warm up, really.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
A little bit of calories here. Not much, but... Okay. I'm gonna hold on to Mr. Rabbit.
I'm not gonna be
Notice when you make...
longer.
The hotter the fire, the better the torches. Like if you're at the forge, for example, you can pull out some really good torches out of it. Not all the time, but more so than a regular old wimpy kind of fire, right? That's what I've been noticing over my long, dark career. Oh, sorry about that, guys. There's a big buzz ball on my mic, and I went to blow on it like an idiot. I do got a screen on it, but not, mic placement. That's all you got to worry about. You ain't got to worry about your P's and T's if you're not talking right into the diaphragm of the microphone. So, in mine, I got juiced up pretty good. I can be a good 2 feet from this thing and not really lose any strength from my mic. It's overkill, really, probably, but like I said, I also use it for other things because I'm a musician, so I'm going to be using it for laying vocals out or whatever. Also, believe it or not, it's because it's such good full range. You get a guitar cabinet or something at a low level and you use the mic to record it, and you can really do some cool things with it, sound-wise. Yeah, I can't run at all because I got this rabbit. And turd face back there wants to eat me, so that's fine. I'll just ignore him. It's not an issue yet. I don't want to lose warming up time playing games with him, so I'm just going to kite him until he becomes an issue. You can hear him. I can hear him behind me. And I know when they're charging because they make a certain whimper whine type bark thing they do. But yeah, I want to get Sundered Pass. Gonna have to make some, I gotta figure out where my birch are, rods and stuff. And, I gotta get more arrows, get a better bow, and then I can get back to that area later, not now. I want to get the satchel made, so if I have to off camera past some days. It's not bore you guys to death with the grind of that. And then come back when I'm getting ready to make it, or after I've made the satchel or whatever. I don't mind doing that, just to spare the channel, right? Yeah, he buggered off. Sometimes it's just best to ignore those idiots. No sense in popping off arrows. I'm not going to be harvesting them or nothing right here where I am. I got plenty of food where I'm headed. I just hope I have enough. Well, I got this rabbit. I probably should stop up here at this train car and drop a fire in there and harvest and cook this just to get me to the maintenance yard where I have food ready. Plus there's that pile of moose over near where the moose carcass was. I can mule some of that over to the maintenance yard as well. Yeah, I'm not going to forget a big old pile of moose meat, guys. That's for sure. That's why I left it there, you know. I had to travel. I would have just loaded it up and brought it right over to the maintenance yard. But I could only take so much of it. But I know where it is. It's not going nowhere. Plus there's bears, there's wolves all over. That place is loaded with food. I just want to get that satchel made. It'll help out a lot. I got finished making my bow. I got to get some more arrows made. Grab these. Why not? They're right in front of my face. Get in here before the wind blows my damn torch out. Although your fire can go out in here. I found that out. Hate that crap. Come on, man. Let's loot the thing, fool.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Actually, that soda is kind of clutch right now. It's 250 calories, man. That's cool. Cool. Let's light this up. At about 40 minutes, I'm going to light this fire and call this episode. Make me another coffee. So I actually think about making some food this morning, but I'm not sure. I just haven't been really feeling like cooking lately. I do like to eat eggs and stuff in the morning, but
I'm gonna need you.
just energy's been sapped the last couple weeks. Just tired. When you get stressed out a lot, you get tired. I do anyway. All right, let's go ahead and it's actually got a decent amount on them. That's good. So I'll do the whole kit and caboodle here and take the stuff with me. You see, I'm pretty much fully warm. I'm going to cook this rabbit and then get to stepping. I don't want to waste any more time than I have to. Like I said, there's not a whole lot of calories in here, but this should get me to the maintenance yard. I'll leave that here for now. I'll be back through this way. Don't need a ski jacket. I actually think about doing this number real fast. I know it's going to burn a little calories, but my fatigue's getting down. I don't want to be crawling through the remainder of this. And I figured this was going to happen, so I'm not surprised in any way by it. But we're right here, so should be okay. See how quick I'm bombing on the temp. It's crazy. Yeah, there's like pry bars galore through this place. It's craziness. I just leave them. I don't need the metal. I don't want to carry. They're 2.2 pounds, so I'll just leave them behind. Let me light this up so I'm not wasting a match. I got fuel on it, so I'm good. Plus, I hated to leave that fuel back there, but I'll be back at Forsaken at some point. Probably could have traded this pry bar in for one of those 100%ers on the ground back there, but I'm at 89%. It's not dire. Alright, let's get the hell through here. Pretty sure we looted this. Yeah. I see another pry bar. That's 3 so far. I'm gonna grab those, tear them up. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Maintenance yard has its cool points and bad points. Bad points is there's a lot of wolves around there. But there are a few good spots to set up a fire.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Not, you know, not 100% spots or anything, but decent spots. Plus, I still got to figure the caves out a little bit better. I don't really use them in Stalker that much. I do, but not for... I know there's a certain way you can face the fire and get you know, outside time in actually in the cave would cover somewhat. I've never really messed with all that mechanics, so I didn't. I'm going to be learning that as I do this. If you guys have any advice on that stuff, that'd be great. I've seen people doing it, you know, putting the fires down a certain way and all that, but I don't. Like I said, I never had to really utilize them. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to get out of here. I only have to get across the tracks and into that car. And warm up and then try to sneak over to the maintenance yard so I don't lose well fed. That's what I'm kind of concerned about right this moment. That's why I'm pushing it the way I am. Gotta grab the coal, man. Not a lot through here, but hey, every little piece of that crap helps.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I actually can do a little sprinting, so I'm gonna. Less tick I'm taking on my health right now.
God, I did anything right about now.
Another pry bar, that's 4. Doesn't really do a lot, but I'm gonna shut the door anyway. It makes me feel better. Alright, I'm just gonna go for it with the match. God, I feel all flushy and congested today. Allergies got me yesterday.
Oh, lucky day.
Kick the heat up a notch here.
Getting a bit thirsty.
I'm gonna have to do a tea. Well, I'm gonna stick to the road. Normally I'd cut through there, but with the visibility with the blizzard, I'm just gonna try to get down over there so I don't lose my well fed. Blizzard does not guarantee the absence of wildlife since the revamp a while back, so I've ran into wolves several times during blizzards before, where they kind of had a weird thing where like aurora wolves would come in and then go out, and blizzards would get rid of them, and that's kind of the way of the dodo bird. You can totally get jumped in during a blizzard. I have many times. So I got to be conscious of that. Like in story mode, there's a this front room that you go into when you come into the maintenance yard. It actually has a burn barrel. Kind of wish it was here now. Although it's inside, so it wouldn't really matter. Can't place a fire there, but there's the burn barrel inside, so. Same thing, you're inside there, you're inside over there.
Did I say I hate being cold?
Yes, you did. But I've got nothing cooked. Unless I threw something in here, I doubt it though. No, we're gonna have to grab some of this and
barely walk with this much gear.
Alright, that should work. This food cooked up quick as I can. Gotta light a torch for the fire anyway, so it's dark. Not called the long dark for no reason, huh? All right. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and call this episode here, guys, and like I said, I might just do some passing of the days. I'm gonna go grab moose meat. I'm gonna cook some stuff. Spending some time outside. It's just grindy stuff. I don't want to, you know, totally make you guys suffer through all that. I'll figure out exactly what I need for time on that moose hide that we got on the ground, and go from there pretty much.
Man, all I can think about is food.
I know I could have put 2 on there, but I just want to get that in me. Add a little more sticks. Fill up on some grub here.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Hold on to that one. Boy, it's like right on the cusp, so I'll toss another one on there. I'll be fine. All right, guys. Well, I'll catch you in the next video. Please like, comment, subscribe. That'd be awesome if you can. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Look at that. I found a book. Take care, guys.